Hello, my name is Caroline Makisa and I run the Maths Insider website at www.mathsinsider.com, where I offer quick tips and practical advice to help you guide your child to math success. So today I'm going to answer a question which came through the Maths Insider challenge survey, where I asked, what is your #1 challenge when it comes to guiding your child to math success? So one parent replied that they want to know how to keep their kids motivated when they're already on an extracurricular math program. So I've got 3 tips that I want to share with you that are going to help any parent who's signed their child up to a maths program, whether it's Kumon or it's Tabtor or it's MathsWhiz or Mathletics or any of these other programs that you can do to support your children's maths learning, and I'm going to give you tips on how to keep the kids motivated. So #1, actually listen to their concerns. I'm sure you've seen posts on Facebook, on the internet, books in the bookstores about how to keep a marriage fresh, how to keep a relationship fresh, how to communicate with your partner, and even in the management section, how to communicate with your team at work, how to give respect to people you're working with. And a key tip that you find in all those kinds of books is to actually actively listen and to repeat back what complaints that your partner or your team have about you. So that's my first piece of advice. So actually actively listen to your child. Why aren't they motivated? Why do they want to give up? Is it because the work is taking too long? Is it because it's boring? Is it because none of their friends are doing the work? Actually try to pinpoint, try to get them to tell you exactly what it is. Not that, oh, I just don't like it, I don't want to do it. Why is it that they don't feel motivated, they don't like that particular program at the moment? My next tip is to explain what your position is. So usually when kids come to us and they say, oh, I don't want to do it, the first thing we say is, well, you have to do it. And then we give them 100 reasons. But actually, the first step should be listening to them, repeating it back to them so that they know you're listening. And then after that, explain your position. But it's not just a case of, I've paid for it, you have to do it. It's actually look deep down and see what are the reasons. What are the reasons that we do anything for our children? It's because we love them. And they don't always, of course they know we love them, but they don't always connect the things that we're asking them to do with the fact that we love them. So tell them it's because if you do some extra maths over time, it's going to give you more choices in life. It's going to help you succeed in the education system. It's going to make exciting careers available to you. And I want the best for you because I love you. So do it from a position of love, then they'll be able to see. If it's something that's non-negotiable, and hopefully you do want them to carry on doing extra maths, then tell them that. So it's something that I do want to help you with your maths, I do want you to carry on, and these are the reasons why. So explain it from a position of love. #3 is to let them help you brainstorm a solution. So one thing you can do is modify the program that you're doing. So if you're doing Kumon, I know you can have a break for a month or 2 months or 3 months. So maybe it's time to have a break and do something else or try something else out. On Tabtor, if they've been doing 20 worksheets a week, then reduce it to 10 worksheets a week, for example, or 5 worksheets a week, and see if that helps. That little break helps. If they're doing Mathletics, say, okay, we won't do it for this week, and we'll try and figure out how we can get back on track. Maybe look at the scheduling. Is it because your child is doing the work early in the morning and that's just too rushed and busy in the morning? Is it because they're coming home, having a snack, then going out to play, and then you're dragging them in from like the most fun they've had all day and you're trying to get them to do maths? So maybe it's time to change things around in the schedule. Or perhaps it's a time to change program. There's so many programs out there. If they're doing Kumon, maybe look at Tabtor. If they're doing a paid program, look at the free programs. If they're doing a free program, look at the paid programs. And actually not just look at them as you decide as a parent. Sit them down and say, well, I've looked into Tabtor and you could do it on your iPad and that's really cool. Or, oh, I heard your friend's going to the Kumon Centre across town. Should we try that? And get them involved in trying to solve the problem. So let me go back to point number 1. So point number 1 was to listen to their concerns and actively listen and repeat it back to them. Number 2 is to explain your position and explain it from a position of love. And number 3 is get them to help you to brainstorm a solution. If you found this video useful, then do go over to my website, Maths Insider, www.mathsinsider.com, where you'll find other great tips and advice to help you guide your child to math success.